I guess I'll switch over to the cam for now anyway. How is everybody going? We are live for day 3 of Everyday August. Um, we are going to be playing Battleblock Theatre with Dawn. Um, Unfortunately, Dawn is still on starting soon, and I gotta wait for Dawn to be actually ready to stream and stuff before we actually get going. So it is what it is. Dawn's always late to stream. Let's be real. um, but yeah, we are here. We're playing Battleblock Theater. We planned this last year for it was either last year's Everyday August or Jingle Jam, and it never ended up we never ended up finding a good date for it. So we're kind of running that back, which is gonna be awesome, I think. Um, but yeah, today after like one because we're starting at 1 because Dawn can't do a 6 onwards stream. So I don't know what time Dawn needs to leave. So it will all depend when the stream ends. Like at what time the stream ends, is up to Dawn. So, but at the end of it, you know, I got the plates, I got the whipped cream. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking my face. I'm so happy about this. Yes. So who knows how long it's going to take? We're gonna be playing Battleblock Theater for a while. Um, yeah, I did not ask Dawn if how long we were going for. So it might be 3 hours. We might stretch for 2. Who knows? Um, and I've got a towel just in case. So we're kind of gaming, but I'll pop that aside. How is everybody's day so far? What the fuck did I just? I've got Dawn's stream on my monitor right now, and she's just flipped to the a thumbnail. That's awesome. That's beautiful. What the hell? So we're just kind of waiting. But yeah, I hope everybody's day has been okay so far. I've just I have finished my second last Pokemon modded video. I will be uploading it soon. I just gotta make a thumbnail. But we're so close. I'm literally like I just need to sit down and finish the last part, and then I'll be done. There will be no more. I'll have no more edits to do apart from that repo stream that we did a while ago. So I'm looking forward to actually finishing that. And also, I'm trying to do like a clips compilation thing for only Twitch clips. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't know why Dawn's making a thumbnail now rather than like after. So I don't know. We're kind of just chilling. We get to listen to some epic music. I get to actually listen to music that wasn't donated because yesterday went so well. I'd like to believe. Unfortunately, none of your videos made me laugh. I made myself laugh, like almost laugh, couple giggles even. But yeah, I don't know if we should do like a shared chat or I guess I'll talk to Dawn when she like figures stuff out. But do you think if I call her on Discord, she'll pick up? Chit chat always. Yeah, well we'd have to set it up, but I don't know what Dawn is up to. Obviously. I'm trying to think. Is there anything that I need to say other than that? Remember to donate. What the fuck, Sky with the 31? That's crazy. What timing? $31. That's crazy. But yeah, remember to donate. Yeah, literally as I pointed. I know, right? It was perfect timing. Donate. Can we get to 300 today? And then I'll have to do the Secret Rings party mode stream. If we hit it today, I'll do it during August because I've got days to do it, and I'll have to pull some people together for it. But if we can hit 300, I'll do it during August. Actually, let me check. Let me check the schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 days that don't have something yet. So one of those 5 days could be Secret Rings party mode stream if we hit 300 today. I don't have any like incentives for today, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, it'd also be nice if you guys donated to Dawn's as well. You know, we're both streaming for the Starlight Foundation, so go donate to Dawn's stuff, Dawn's charity thing as well, because she's got a bunch of different incentives that like over time. So I'm the top donator there, as I said yesterday. I am the top donator. Please go do that. It'd be awesome. All right, do you think if I call her right now, she'll pick up? Let's find out. You can't hear it, but it is calling. I don't think so. I think Dawn's in streamer mode. I would have to assume. Yeah, no, Dawn didn't pick up. This is so sad. Yeah, so I don't know. We're just kind of chilling. I'm sitting in the call, so when Dawn decides to join the call, I'll know. It also should pop up on my overlay or not. So unfortunately, we will just sit here in silence. If I open the Discord reaction, we'll know because Dawn's little reactive will appear right here where my finger's pointing. But we'll see. We'll see when we get to it, I guess. But yeah, I hope everybody's had a good day so far. I'm chilling. I've got plans for my 24-hour stream and incentives to go along with it, so that's going to be interesting. We're 3 days in, and we have actually officially gotten a quarter of the way to the goal, which is kind of crazy. 3 days in. Whew. It's gonna happen. I'm scared. It's gonna happen, guys. Dear God. But yeah, we're just just waiting on Dawn at the minute. I could also knock on Dawn's stream. Should I knock on Dawn's stream? Oh my God. Guys, do you think I should knock on Dawn's stream? Let's find out what she's doing. I don't know, you guys probably can't hear it. Secondhand social anxiety I feel from this decision. Yep. Dawn is in very...
What the fuck is Instagram doing?
Dawn is very in streamer mode.
Hello, Pav.
I don't know what's going on. Alright, we're gonna knock. Fuck it, we ball. I'm knocking. I don't even know if it's gonna show up for Dawn. It's gonna be so funny.
Oh, Wag wants to collaborate. Yeah.
It's me. I want to collaborate.
Stream together only works on fire. Oh, right, I need to open Chrome.
I've knocked. We'll get there.
Give me a second.
And then I'll yell at Dawn for not being ready. You guys ready for this? She has to open Chrome. I know. I'm on her stream. And I'll know when she joins the shared chat. There it is. Hello? Oh, you're muted. Haha. We win these.
Join share chat. Join share chat. Let me join chat. Why is it previewing?
Some of these are weird. Push users to...
Why is my Instagram broke?
Did I fix it?
Bloody hell.
I think we got it.
My Instagram's broken.
I think I figured it out. We're shared now? You think? It says it's enabled. I think Dawn has to also enable shared chat as well. Oh, never mind. Dawn's gone. Dawn's gone.
There we go. Live now. Day 2 of game changes.
Hmm. Kind of chilling. I'm waiting.
There we go. Okay, Instagram posted. Now I can try and get shared.
Performance issues
Oh, tech
detected.
news. And I dropped my PS4 controller as well.
What do you mean performance issues detected? Oh, there it is! We got shared chat. We're finally sharing chat. I'm also gonna mute myself through that.
We did it? Did it work?
We got shared chat going, baby! It's working.
Okay,
Let's
pull up.
go. That's awesome. We got shared chat.
Sharing my chat. She share my chat.
Now we can see each other's chat. It's gonna be awesome.
I need
And
to
when
turn music down. Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Sonic 3D Blast.
Boo.
For that. I haven't listened to the soundtrack. How has it
Boo.
been?
How has
21
it
minutes.
been? How the hell?
We haven't Battleblock theatered yet.
We're winning.
We are winning with the
We're
tech
so
issues.
winning.
I'm so excited.
Dawn's showing
There's
up
been-
on my stream.
Have you cream pied yet?
No, I'll be doing it after.
Okay.
I will be chilling after. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad. It's a
Not bad.
bit rainy today.
A bit?
Just a bit. It
Just a
started
bit.
pouring when I left the shops, and yeah, I was just like, fuck.
It was
But then it got warm inside.
It was so much rain. It was like a tornado
fuck.
outside.
Yeah, just a bit.
I just gotta change the display.
Sky's making me play Sonic 06. We hit the 150 milestone.
That's awful.
Why
am I not surprised?
I have to track down a copy of Sonic 06.
This game's fucky with my resolutions and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that as well. Crazy weather today, yeah, for sure. Where the fuck is options? That level
help and options.
Controls in it's a 360 controller limit.
I think I got it.
Okay, let's turn that down. Turn that shit down. Yeah, thank you, Sky. I appreciate that. I have to do a cosplay stream as well. Okay, I guess I'll do that at some point this month.
How do I get my OBS down? There it is. Let's try to figure it out.
I'm disappointed in my own goals. I'm just like,
yeah. Why would you do that to yourself?
Why am I dedicating myself to this?
What happened to Battleblock Theater? Why can't I see it anymore?
Why is it
the white screen
windowed? What is the resolution?
It was running at like 800p for me. I'm gonna have to shut it and reopen it.
That's the same for me. Why is the controller not working? Yeah, I definitely should have launched the game. PS4.
It should work fine. Alright, I think my game is up and working.
Mine is... I hope this sounds okay, by the way, chat.
Where is it? Get in here.
I need to get sound alerts working for Tiltify, because I can't
I don't know why it's not working for you. Mine works.
Is it an auto thing with the overlay?
Yeah, I would assume so. Mine works fine.
Okay, I'll have to look into that, because I was like, yeah, on Friday, I was just like, move to my other scene.
Yeah. And suddenly, money.
Yeah, and I was just like, fuck, okay, I have to play Sonic 4.
Yeah.
Now I play Sonic 06.
Imagine
for every $1 that WAG raises that isn't from me, I will donate half to you and half to Fluffy. Hell yes, guy. We love that. We love raising money for sick kids.
We do. We love raising money.
Do I have to do the weird fucking Steam controller?
Probably.
This game has full for the following device models, and it's just a picture of an Xbox controller. No way, it just uses
I'm
Xbox.
using a PS5. I'm using
Okay.
my normal PS5 controller.
Interesting. PS4 community support. This guy has 7,000 hours in this game. I'm gonna assume this is good.
7,000 hours. I couldn't imagine having 7,000.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Right?
Okay. Now do you want to work? No?
Anyway. Remember to donate to charity, everybody.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it.
Unless I disable Steam input.
I would love to tell you what I've got. I mean, it works fine for me. Oh, yeah. I'm using Steam input.
Okay, let me... Alright, no worries, Sky. If I see you in Wags chat, that means you're not doing chores.
The chore is moderating my chat.
Yes. Okay, it works in the, like, Steam menus. Why... Do I have a friend request?
You've been friended.
No mutual friends. Okay, cool. Not. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Okay, maybe I relaunched the game.
Maybe.
Oh, I forgot to check. I forgot to check when my my most recent time I played Battleblock Theater. I think it said 2015.
Dear God.
Yeah. I recommend controller play. I do have an Xbox One controller. Oh, okay, I just needed a relaunch. Okay, cool.
That checks out.
I need a cheeky relaunch. Alright, we are finally battle blocking.
Wait.
She battle blocked my theater.
She battle on my block till I theater.
Yeah. How do we co-op? How do we play this game?
Do we want to play the story mode?
Yeah, we can play the story mode if you want. I'm not fussed either way.
Friends only lobby.
And pick your favorite stuff.
And then I have to invite you. Or can you join me?
Let's have a look. Friends in game now. Join game.
Okay, cool. I'm glad.
Will that work? Let's see if that works.
It should. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Such a banger soundtrack.
It is. Battleblock Theater is one of my favorite games. Like,
hell yeah.
Music-wise. Hey! We did it!
We did it.
We did it, chat. We figured out how to do stuff.
Why is my window like... Am I going to have to hide the taskbar? I might have to hide the taskbar. Which I don't like doing. No, that's task manager, Jesus. Taskbar settings. Alright, taskbar off for now.
Damn.
LB. How do I customize my character?
What the hell? You're changing my color? You could do that?
Wait, why am I changing your color? Oh,
You're allowed to do that?
Okay, what?
How can you do that? Oh, no, I don't want to leave the game.
Hold on.
I could also change the color.
How do I change my character, my little guy?
You would have to change.
You have to go back
in the menu, I think.
Okay.
White.
What? Exit. There we go.
Oh,
okay.
Damn. Gone. Reduced.
Not level editor. I want to change my little guy.
When you choose your character, you should just be able to change it.
It auto-chose a character for me.
Well, then you'd probably just want to change it in-game.
Can you do that?
Pretty sure you can. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played this game, especially
Yeah,
in co-op.
I mean it's been 10 years. Oh, I can set it up in here.
Yeah.
I can set it up in local.
Yeah. We'll get there. How long do you
Why
have
wouldn't
to
you-
play Battleblock Theater, by the way?
A while.
A while. Awesome.
I basically don't have to pick up buttons till 8, so I can go for a while.
Oh, jeez.
However long you wish to go for.
That's the question, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I usually stream for about 3 hours.
I mean, that's my usual stream time, so I'm able to go for 3.
Epic. I'll shove a cream pie in my face in 3 hours.
Hell yeah.
At what, like 4?
Yeah, that
There you
checks
go.
out. Can't wait. Okay, I also want to go Castle Crasher guy because that's just objectively the best one.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna do Castle Crashers during like Jingle Jam or something.
We should play. You should just do Castle crashes anyway.
That's so true.
get to
That
know
is
the
very
people.
true. Alright, now I gotta join back. And have it take 5 years for it to. Oh no.
Let's
it didn't.
go.
Hell yeah.
It's time.
Dude.
We're doing it. I used to have the Battleblock Theater like menu theme as my starting scene music,
Oh hell yeah.
like
Banger.
a couple years ago. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
All right, it's gaming time.
It's gaming.
I remember how to play. Also, I can explode.
Yes, my favorite button. Wait. How do I explode?
The Y button.
Why?
You kill me.
Oh,
No.
yeah, absolutely gaming.
We are gaming. God, what a game. I remember this game. Oh, we can move on.
Damn.
Whoa, we can keep going.
We
Have
keep going.
Have you played the
we're getting out
entire
of
like
prison
game?
I can't remember where
No.
I got up to when I finished. I'm not.
We're up to chapter 3.
Jesus.
I don't
okay, we're
mind
bowling.
starting at chapter 3.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Good start.
Right?
I don't know where if I ever finish the game or not.
I remember finishing the game on my Xbox 360,
Damn.
but I never ended up finishing it here.
Yeah. I definitely remember these sorts of levels.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm ahead.
We're heads.
We had.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Wrong way.
What?
Get over here.
Ah,
I'm learning.
we loading.
Uh,
Oh, my
You gotta press
controller
that.
died.
Oh, you gotta press that
There you go.
button. Press that button over there.
Over here.
Yeah. I rise.
Nice.
And then I can like
Arise.
help you up if you jump up here.
Oh, nice. It's like peak.
Yeah.
It's peak before peak. Oh fuck.
Oh god damn it. Can you just grab onto that with the right trigger? Yes.
Yes. Wait.
Monkey.
Oh, look at the animations.
I know.
Bruh.
I did it. I solved the problem. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Get up there. Get up on the cloud.
Peak.
Because I can't get up without you. Help me. Yippee. Oh, fuck.
It's like literally peak before peak. Oh fuck.
No.
No.
What? Oh. Get up here. Get up here. You use
we
me as a
gaming.
platform. They're so cute. They are. Ooh. Oh, you've been slurped.
I mean slurped. Chat, can we get a slurp?
Can we get a slurp in chat?
Oh, that destroyed as I landed on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I
Gaming.
exploded.
Gaming.
Grenade!
Stayed out.
Grenade!
No.
Wings! I can fly. I can fly! I'm so good at this game. Oh yeah, I want that. I'll be back.
Get the yarn. Oh, fuck.
I'm out
I
of
don't have wings
wings!
anymore.
No.
Can we get a wing in chat?
I'm winging it.
I'm
Hell
in
yeah.
the wing of it.
I'm winging it.
Oh, there's one down there.
What the hell? We're winging.
I'm out of wings.
I got you.
Got it.
Oh, now we gotta go back and grab the other wing.
Shit.
No. This is awful.
There we go.
Now we gotta wait for it.
Why is my climbing bugging so much? There we go.
I could just jump on your head. Awesome. We're gaming now.
I'm gonna...
We can just jump down.
Oh yeah, true.
This guy's playing
Finish.
the fucking funny horse racing game.
Yeah, I know. I have like
Steve
I
overlay.
think 4 friends on that on doing that on Steam right now. I can do that on my iPad.
I love dancing with the hat.
Hell yeah.
We did it! We won. Get that mouse out of here. We definitely don't get the time bonus.
No, definitely not. And A, we take those.
We take those. We're so gaming.
Oh my god. I gotta do a Fortnite dance? Fuck. Okay.
You got a Fortnite?
Thank you, Lilith, for the $45 dono.
way.
We hit our
Oh,
initial short-term goal on day 2.
that's awesome.
We are bowling.
Grenade!
Grenade! Oh, we got slurped.
Get slumped. Oh, wait.
Sky's... Oh! Sky's dishes are drying. Let's fucking go.
No, why'd you turn them back on? Turn them off! Okay, I got it. It's fine.
Nice.
We take those. I don't know how that works.
We absolutely wing.
Bye.
No. Betrayal.
It wasn't meant to be a betrayal.
Accidental betrayal.
I'm so far away. I'm going to grab the wings again.
I'm in the thick of it.
Yippee. Oh, I
Pro.
wait.
Damn it.
Move! Get out of my way. I was not paying attention to who I was. Nice.
We are absolute bowling. Mario, make a moment. Oh,
Grenade!
fuck, I forgot how funny the narrator is.
Yeah. Oh,
Platforming.
how did that happen? Grenades.
We had. We had.
What?
We had. Ah!
I'm gonna beat the shit out of this
Oh.
guy. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, this dude's sucking. I was like, how the fuck am I getting blown all everywhere? It was a suck the whole time.
Suck.
Where am I?
Nice. Now
Wait.
we're thinking with portals.
I don't want to be here. I'd rather be up here. Wink. These guys get out of the way. Check it. Oh, come on. Grenade.
Head.
Explosion
Whee!
spell.
Jump.
Ooh, I made it. Yippee! We did it! We're so good at this.
Yippee! So good at gaming.
We're gaming. I do love the style of game where it's just like, you just gotta do small levels.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's
Good
a fun
lighthearted.
experience.
streaming, yeah.
I also just love the soundtrack in this game.
Oh yeah, it slaps. Both Behemoth games like slap pretty hard.
All Behemoth games slap.
That is true. What other ones have they done?
Why did
that
you
isn't the
turn this
same
on
Castle
again?
Crashers? I did it again.
How dare you? What? How did I get that?
Boat. Oh yeah, what time did you reach Japan last night?
I did it in like 3 hours. Can you push that out a bit
Nice.
so I can get...
There we go.
Now we're
boat.
boating. Now we run! Go to the other side. Speed.
Nyum.
Yeah. Oh! I'm alive.
Ah, I got.
Oh crap! Grenade.
Ugh.
Big guy. Oh, it's fine. But chill. Click.
Yippee.
Oh boy. Oh, well, you're the one
Ow.
that did it, not me.
Alright.
No!
Get sloped.
Move.
Ah, fuck.
Grenade! Oh,
Jump.
crap.
Head.
It exploded.
Oh, come on.
Grenade. Grenade again.
Nate,
It worked.
the plane. I forgot what item I had.
Yippee!
The plane.
The plane! I wrote it for a bit.
Hell yeah.
Yippee! We're actually so good at this game.
We're cooked.
We're
We're absolutely
gaming.
cooking. We're gaming.
We're gonna finish this game. We missed one!
Oh, what?
How did we miss
That
one?
shit's illegal.
Where was it? I mean, it's still A.
Nope, controller? Controller? Oh, I wasn't clicked in. We're
Of course.
vibing to the music.
I was.
I think you need to find some little sparkly gem-shaped
It's so good.
freedom keys. Wink, wink.
Freedom keys. I'm just gonna go for
Oh.
it. I do
We
go up.
balling. We balling. Oh. Damn. We platforming.
Ah, I didn't mean to get. I didn't.
Where did I
mean to
even
get shot
spawn?
there.
Oh, I'm stuck there.
Ah,
Ow.
I'm stuck all the way down here now. Fine, I'm bowling.
Oh, I'm stuck all the way down there. Hello.
I did it. I hit the checkpoint. I'm just going for it.
Nice.
Oh, come on. I got nipped in the fucking butt. Oh.
Oh. Where the hell
Oh.
did I go? There I am.
You're down there. Ow.
Ow. Plane.
Oh. What? Get over here.
Wait.
I don't... What have you done?
That didn't work.
Launch me. No. What have you done?
Plane.
No. No, you're
How
gonna
do I-
blow us
how do I
both
launch
up!
you?
Jump
do I
onto
launch
me.
you?
Jump onto me. Oh my... No,
Alright.
like, next to me. Fuck ass plane, get out of here. Alright. No, like, next to me. There you
Okay. There we go. Got it.
go.
Plane.
I want to get that. I don't even actually know how I'm supposed to get that back. What have you done? How did you accomplish
Wing.
this? Flappy bird.
That's fine. I don't think we need it.
Ow.
What? Ah!
Again.
Okay, that was pretty funny.
I just want that last one. Got it.
Yeah, I can get wing.
Nice.
Woo!
We take
Almost.
these.
Almost
We're
failed
bowling. We're bowling.
that. We're bowling. We're speeding through these.
We're speeding. This game's easy.
Yeah.
We may not have the time bonus, but we are winning.
But we are absolutely winning.
I don't even...
Okay. Whee. Oh yeah. Smooth animations. Oh,
Bruh.
fuck.
I see how it is. The boat.
Wait.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Help me. Alright.
We boat.
Grenade.
Oh, come on.
You're joking.
At least we can do that and it's not stuck. Nate.
Oh boy. Oh wait, hold on.
How do we...
You do the thing. I will kill this guy.
Alright.
Alright, guy killed. Enemy dead.
Enemy dead.
Jetpack. I didn't
Jetpack.
need to use that already. Got him. Grenade. Ow. Grenade. I kill man. I'm killing man. East.
Ball.
Eat it up. I gotta move it this way. I got bonus.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
falling. Quickly.
Oh, we did get that checkpoint.
Quickly. Get in the boat!
Oh, I got slurped.
It's fine. Or just got me.
Ow.
Oh my god.
Yippee.
Oh.
Ow.
Fine.
I got an achievement. Hell yeah.
What'd you get an achievement for?
Being eaten alive.
Oh. I think I have that achievement. I don't know.
Getting a Battleblock achievement in 2025. Hell yeah.
We missed one. Again.
Alright, we're cooking.
We are cooking. I'm just going in a direction and hoping
Look.
that something good will occur from it. Ouch.
Green? Yeah.
I love that you basically just do the same thing as me after, like,
Yeah.
I do it.
Me in any platformer. I'm a be real.
So,
Your wings.
You just got eaten.
Got aided.
Whoa. I want that. Asshole. Get fucking forward, Ed.
Get fed.
Get fed.
Was Battleblock Theater and Smash? Oh my god,
Yeah,
Among
mate.
Us.
Really? I'll stay on it.
Okay.
Oh. Get going.
Thanks. Alright, I'm going.
Kill that bitch. Or stand here.
Among Us.
Get in the thing. Get in the... Okay. Your turn.
Alright, I stand here.
Well, I jumped an extra one. I'm over here! I made it. I did it. I'm here. I'm alive.
Yeah, Among Us 2 OP.
Oh.
How in the fuck?
Oh, yep. I'm alive.
Like that.
Alright. That one. That one. Oh, yep. We're winning.
We are so winning.
Oh, we're here. Joink.
Nice.
What did...
We are bowling.
We are bowling. Did my sound alert just not play? I didn't hear it.
Jeez.
Is it because of dead chat? Who knows?
Maybe? I have no idea.
No fish. I know, Luca.
No
It's so
fish.
sad.
Just so sad.
Sound alerts just didn't
I don't know.
activate.
My sound alert didn't activate earlier either. So,
No fish allowed.
and I wasn't even in shared chat.
Damn. No fish. Don't worry, I got you.
No fish.
Fish!
Fish! Get double fished. Yep, amazing.
Amazing. We're so good at this game.
Fucking hell.
Alright, I'm just going for it.
I'm not fast enough at mashing.
I got the mash. The monster mash. I want another wing.
No wing for you.
Bruh. Oh my god.
Not the toast people. Fuck.
I don't
Ow.
like. Oh. The toast!
The toast.
Ow. Eating me up. They. What? Huh? I'm dead.
Burnt toast.
I'm dead.
Get it. Get it. Why is the gem not getting?
Because we were
we go.
burning alive.
We were burnt toast.
We were toasted.
Don't worry, I'll fair them.
Hell yeah.
Get forward, Ed.
Grab that.
Ow.
Oh.
Wing.
Don't worry, I got this.
Alright,
I rise.
Rise.
I rise. Oh,
Can't kill me.
Flappy Bird.
Ow. Flappy Bird.
Uh,
Ow. I got sloped.
I'm trying to
What
like
the
stay.
hell?
I'm trying to stay. Oh. I just respawned. Alright.
Hell yeah, we
Let
got
it
it.
be known that I got there first.
Yeah. Definitely did die.
How are we missing a gem?
Again?
We're so bad. Oh my god.
1 second. Alright, we're bowling.
I could see the entire stage.
75 meters. The Great Cave Offensive. Oh.
Why do you do this to
I
me?
don't- I don't know whether you were gonna stand there or not.
I want that. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No. No!
What have you done?
No!
Alright, we're bowling. I'm back up.
Fuck. Okay, it's fine.
Oh, come on.
Nope. Get
Ah.
sloped. Oh, spawn cam AO. Oh, come on! Alright, we
Alive.
platforming.
Fish!
Okay, why did that
No.
fish redeem work? Poor Luca.
We have.
Wait, I want to go in the hole.
In the hole.
Oh, I see.
Now we're thinking world portals.
We'll get it. We'll figure it
We're
out.
there and then.
We need to kill that guy.
Sick him!
Oh, I'm gonna get eaten. He's
Okay.
immune.
Fat up.
He's
He's immune to my
invincible.
forward air.
We win these.
Hell yeah.
I
We
think.
win these. We absolutely win these.
We're winning. I think there was a secret room in there, but I don't remember.
Yes.
I wanna believe
Prisoner number 5.
I got all of them this time. That's good. That's
we're
good.
winning.
We are so winning. Wings.
Oh, we got the banger song. I got both of them.
Nice.
A yoink. Fucking forward ed, bitch.
Damn it. Forward it. Forward it.
I got him.
Oh god, where am
You're
I?
down.
You're down.
Oh no. Grenade.
I'm stuck.
Don't worry, I made him drown.
I'm all the way back up here. Yeah, we're back. Oh, I got burnt.
I killed. I win. Alright, I'll stay up here. You move. You go. You can go. You do it.
Okay.
You will safe.
Pop it in your pocket and shut up.
Alright. Oh, come on. I almost made it. I almost made it.
Wink.
No!
Oh fuck. Okay, we got both wings this time.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the yarn.
Nice.
We did it. We bowled.
We're absolutely bowling.
Speaking of bowl, we should
The rate that we're
do
playing
it
this
again
will be so
sometime.
easy.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, we got a time bonus. Let's fucking
We did
go.
it. We did it quick enough.
Hell yeah.
We're actually so bowling. Into the cat.
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 Head.
Hey, I'm up here.
Hacks.
Now now I leave. You're going to explode.
Best time to win. Get the worst time to lose.
Vigilant.
Ender Dragon.
The Nether.
The Nether.
Flint and Steel.
Flint and Steel.
Slime Cube.
Water bucket. Release. Ow.
Hot lava
Come on.
and chicken.
Ah! How am I up here?
Oh, I got it.
Nice.
Oh,
My bad.
I got spiked.
That's fine.
We're chilling.
We're bowling.
We bowl.
I don't know what that
Nope.
does for us.
What did that do?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh, I see.
Don't die.
I just gotta get to the checkpoint. There we go. I gotta hit the other one. Shit.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Bang a song.
It is a banger. Yippee!
Oh, that auto TV does. Nice.
Oh! Yeah, okay.
Okay, we bowl.
Oh my. Seems to be
Oh.
explosives.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fine.
Oh.
Oh,
We're chilling, we're chilling.
I land on the one fucking spike.
Ow.
Ooh, I'm down here.
Nice. Slurped.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Get
Turn that
fed.
off for you. No way. No, we need to kill this guy.
I got naded.
What do we do?
Bro's stuck.
Oh, we got him.
You gotta sick him.
We kill him. Oh my god. Nailed it. Oh.
This isn't. Okay, I'm just gonna kill myself.
Alright, we're bowling.
Nice. You're so bold.
Get the yarn.
Yarn. I got the yarn.
I
Damn.
get the key. Yeah.
The key.
We win these.
Only champions in my eyes, unless you didn't win.
The key. We did it.
We did it.
famous.
Famous. We're famous.
We're famous.
Chapter
Got the crowd
complete.
eating from your delicate hands now. There's never a dull moment with you at the helm, except for maybe like twice. But I gotta hand it to you. You've got quite the
Yes.
spirit. I mean, I'm not nearly as brave as you. If I was in your capably nimble shoes, I'd say to heck with Hattie and my friends. They'll be fine. And then I'd pack myself a nice bag lunch, show these cats my favorite finger, and then I'd make like horse turds and hit the trail. But I'm not you, and you're not horse turds. No, sirs. You are
I love the
very
humor in this game.
definition of the cat's
Yeah.
days. And speaking of which, these cats are truly bizarre. Why are they here? I mean, I've got my theories. Perhaps they're aliens from another world. Maybe their genetic experiments gone awry. Or could it be that they were once normal kitties? Normal kitties who evolved into the strange, unpleasant creatures we see before us? These hideously adorable abominations with their beady eyeballs, giant, bloodthirsty, tiny mouth fangs, slashy paw claws, and stanky funk breath. Plus, they're awfully rude and crabby. I think they all need girlfriends or something. I'm a cat, see? I'm grouchy, see? I like to run around all day and hurt people's feelings, see? But don't take them lightly. Although sassy
See?
by nature, cats are awfully crafty, and finding a weak spot in that bright orange furry armor might prove difficulty.
Difficulty?
They're always watching, children. I see them lurking in the shadows. Lurking hard, or hardly lurking, see? On that note, this whole thing is like a bad joke.
Hardly
How did
lurking.
things get so bad?
It's
Hardly
so fun.
lurking.
Theater was a nice place with
Gonna
flowers
apply that to
and
Twitch.
flowers and smiles on everyone's
Lurking
faces.
harder, hardly lurking.
Can you believe
Hell
it?
yeah.
I wouldn't believe it. I mean, if you told me that, I'd more than likely call you a liar.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Find some place to get ice cream to replenish the innocence you blackened with your filthy deceits. I like strawberry. Just keep your wits about you as you descend deeper into the belly of the beast. And perhaps you'll find a way to put an end to this madness.
Oh, my bot's down.
Rip. We did it.
We did it.
We did it. Grenade!
Grenade.
Grenade!
There we go. There we go. Alright. Damn it, I got naded.
Oh my god, I got an achievement for that.
Nice. Ball.
I got an achievement for killing my teammate 50 times.
I want my plane back.
Grenade! Oh. Oh my god, tinkle time. Ball.
Bubble.
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 Um.
You gotta go in the door. Never mind. You
Damn.
died. R.I.P.
I died. Damn, stream over.
Stream over.
I think you need to
Stream
find some little
over.
sparkly gem-shaped freedom keys. Wink, wink.
I love freedom keys.
Oh! Get concussed.
Damn.
Get concussed.
Like D&D all over again. Keep getting concussed. Rocks keep falling on me. Slime.
Rocks keep falling on my head. Nice.
Slimed myself. Slime cube.
Release!
Release. It's sizzling.
Bye-bye. You gotta put a rock on top. You gotta learn things.
Learning things, imagine.
Oh wait,
Ow.
hold on.
I can just get
Never
concussed.
mind. I really do like this song.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Boing. Really? Really?
My Jim.
What the hell? You just get you get all the bonus. Die, idiot. Wait, I'm gonna trick shot this dude. No, it like stopped 1 frame. Die.
Damn.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna save you, but I guess I won't.
Damn, unlucky.
You were just too quick.
Too speedy. Slime.
Why did you jump into your own slime?
I won't talk about it.
I don't want to
This one
talk about it.
I spawned in a block.
That's awesome. I don't really know what's going on here.
Oh, come on.
Alright, go. Stand here. As in, thank you.
There we go.
Rock. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this rock. Oh, no, I realize what I'm supposed to do with the rock.
Ah, good.
I'm learning.
We're learning puzzles.
I'm a puzzle genius. Actually,
It's
I'm
puzzling
bowling.
time.
One more gem, probably?
Oh, what?
I got it.
I didn't mean... I teleported
I
into the
got
exit.
you. I got you.
I got you, fam.
I got you. I just assumed there was a 7th.
Yeah, no fair. Wow. Exposing us for not having time bonuses.
It's fine.
Puzzle game hard, okay?
Press the trigger. Ooh, thank you. Right.
I died so
That-
you could live.
That was so close.
Slime.
Don't slime the ball. Woo.
Ah!
Whoa,
Oh, that was close.
I don't want to be over here.
Jump.
No, maybe I do. I don't actually know.
Got it?
Yep. Now I gotta wait. Alright. Where am I?
Oh, I went too fast.
Where's got fucking fireball?
Not the burnt toast.
The
Ow.
toast! You know what they say.
Oh, toasters.
Yeah.
Toast.
Where's that
When you
yawn?
pinch
We
Wendy's
missed the
pennies.
yawn. Oh well.
No! When you pinch
No.
Wendy's pennies, they pinch back.
Old toasters, toast, toast.
Toast.
Nice.
Did you bring a flashlight? No.
No.
I used to have that as a soundboard on my stream deck years ago when
Hell
I
yeah.
used it as a soundboard.
See, I'm the
I
puzzle.
said the
I'm the puzzle boy. I'm the one
I'm
who
the puzzle
puzzles.
guy. Whoa!
Look out for the grenade.
I fed the forward end the grenade.
I'm gonna just.
I got it.
Okay, there's nothing I need over there. You go this way. No. About.
No. Ow.
Oh, I was out! Why did you go the same way as me?
I don't think I was intending to.
Fine. Anything good up here? Not really.
Ow.
What the fuck just happened to you?
I got concussed again.
I'm taking this. This is mine now. My rock.
We rock.
Rock and stone.
First we... Rock and stone. That's another banger collab idea.
It would be.
You ain't rock and stone, you going home.
Oh, there's a thing under there.
I'm a little stuck right now.
I successfully used every melee move, apparently.
Nice.
I don't know how I did that.
Go down here. Oh,
I
come on.
need those rocks. I'll be
The
back.
yarn was there. Oh yeah, we do need the rocks, eh? First we mine, and then we craft.
Hmm.
Oh, you need both, yeah, I'll come out.
Get the other one.
There we go.
You gotta throw it with B. Yes.
There we go. I'm learning. I got concussed.
My bad.
Learning puzzle mechanics.
I don't know where that landed. Whoa!
Ow, I got concussed.
Suddenly, rock. Oh, did I? Oh, I think I fucked up. I can't get this
Also-
rock out. Oh well. We go this way. We can't get the yarn.
No!
I didn't mean to. I didn't think it would.
So sad.
It like launched itself through the air, so I got smacked by the rock, and it landed in the
Sad.
hole.
Oh no.
It's fine. The gems are totally what matters,
Yeah, we love gems.
right? Because we could go into the gift shop, and like, all it
Mash
is,
it.
the yarn is just weapons and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we could trade. I will give you the yarn. I got a frog!
Get yawned.
I got all the weapons now.
Nice.
We could also trade. This is an achievement. Let's trade.
Oh yeah. What do I have to offer?
What the... I can offer gems? Oh, I
Nice.
left. I could offer
No.
gems. Or I could offer the weapons. Or I can offer a hat. Sam Fisher.
I'm offering you a house.
Let's go! In this economy?
In this economy?
In this economy, I don't know how to accept the trade.
How do we accept? There we go.
What did you press?
X.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, you're using a PS5 controller. PS4.
Well, I'm using PS4.
When you say X, I thought you meant like, you know, the X button
I did mean the X button.
from like Xbox.
Oh yeah, no, I meant X on PlayStation.
The A button.
Banned.
We did it.
Get housed.
Damn. Finally.
How do I exit?
RT. I think? No, Y. Or triangle. I'm freeing people from the triangle space. I'm a fucking house.
I'm a fucking house.
I'm a fucking house. I'm housing.
I guess I should go to Let me go. What's the sandfish one? There we go. There we go. Oh no.
No. You exploded me.
Get exploded.
How could you?
Alright, we Sam Fisher now.
I'm a house.
Some sparkly gems?
In this economy? Crazy.
Who needs a house when you can be a house?
So true.
You gotta wait. Grenade.
I got slurped.
Oh! Nice.
Triangle.
Yes!
Yeah.
Teamwork!
We're bowling.
I'm the house economy. The housing market.
Ow. I got concussed.
Rock! No, wait, I needed that. No, no, no!
Ow.
Actually, yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, the other one's somewhere. Over there.
See, I'm pretty good at that. Pig! Oh, I blew myself up. Let's
Damn.
go. I'm the pig. Ow. Yippee! Minecraft.
Minecraft. First we mine, and then we craft.
Let's Minecraft! We don't need to go that way.
Minecraft. Oh.
Really?
That's fine.
Pigs are no more. Well, my bad.
Nav.
The predator after me!
So much bread. That's how you can afford a house. So much bread.
Ouch. How the hell?
Oh, there's a yarn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Oh, you did
Got it. I'm a pro.
Nice.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Come on. I guess it's. There we go.
Nailed it.
We bowling.
Tag
We did it,
team.
chat.
We're so winning.
We are absolutely winning.
Now that's how it's done.
Hell yeah. Oh god.
Oh, I love the narrator.
Gem, 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 gem. Wait, drop me? Never fucking mind.
Air?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to drop there. Let me through. Oh. Fine. I'll do it.
Oh, it's just stuff down there.
Yeah, okay.
It's just slope.
Cool.
Wing.
Hell yeah.
Ow.
Oh,
We
can't
got it.
believe
We
I
bowl.
made that. Why is it like a double?
Double TP.
Get out of there! I see.
More wings.
Oh boy, this looks like fun.
Oh, very much so.
That's it.
Yee!
We're winning.
We are so winning.
We are so winning.
Hey guys, welcome to our Battleblock Theater speedrun, where we just stay winning.
Where we just get all of the winning.
Ignore
would not be a
ignore the
good
time bonus.
This would not be a good speedrunner.
No.
Where did it go? Oh wow. I
Got it.
okay. What
Amazing.
the hell? Oh, I know.
Whee!
I was gonna say don't drown.
Get sloped.
Yay! Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, come on. Please. I'm alive.
Please.
We live
Ow.
these.
You're doing it wrong. Do it right. Get housed.
Let me up. Oh, it's fine actually. Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, I'm over here. I thought I was surely not going to be over there. I had. Yeah, that worked out. Get over here.
On my way. Ow.
I'm assuming that this is what we're supposed to do. Yes.
Rock.
Yay!
Oh, yawn.
Help me out,
No.
surely.
Peak.
Yay!
It's just like peak for real, for real. Ow. By the way. Whee! Ah! Nade.
Wait, we need this guy to come this way. Okay, thanks.
Got it. Go get the hat.
I got the hat.
Pig.
Pig. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Pigoo.
Big.
Oh,
Let's
wait.
go.
We absolutely bowled on that level.
We did. The gems. We're getting so many gems.
We're rolling in the gems.
Hell yes.
Sure hope you find gems
Bloop.
and not death.
Not death.
Not death. Ow.
I don't want to go that way. I guess I'm...
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm following this
No, no,
rock.
I'm here. Hilo. What? Surely there's
I
another.
did it! Secret!
Secret tunnel.
Finally, we get
Banger,
peak
banger
secret.
song.
It is so good.
Where the fuck did I go? I'm over here.
Oh, I was about to hit the fucking exit. Don't want to do that.
No. Oh, you
Alright,
lost. You got the
let's
jump.
go.
Nice.
We take those. Hell yeah. What a song.
Banger, banger song. Get an
It is
A
such a
plus plus
banger.
in 10 levels. Let's go.
Hey, we got an A++? Hell yeah.
We absolutely take those.
We do have to go back though and finish that level. But it's fine.
It's fine. Ow.
Oh!
Nope. Damn. Unlucky.
I got eaten. Ow. Ouch.
Get bonk. Oh, fuck. Karma.
Why are you exploding?
Ugh.
Really?
I can't
Time it
wait
right.
for it to go off.
Nice.
Rock.
I don't know what that rock is actually supposed to do there, but whatever. Please! I didn't make it.
Damn it.
Take it. Wait, no, you had to stay on the button.
It was blowing me off the button. I think I just walked a little bit too far.
Shit. Oh, come on, I got bombed.
Fan.
Alright, we bowl. Now you
Thank
can...
you.
Yeah. Get out of here.
And yeah. Ah. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Where is that going?
Yippee.
What does that mean for... What does that mean? For the
That-
yarn. We yarn.
Yawning. Ow.
We need that. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. It's in the thing that's over here.
Other thing than there.
You gotta stay on the button.
Okay, you're good. You're good for it. Okay. Right, gotcha.
And then I can press the button. It can go up.
I go, wee.
You don't want to... Get on the platform. Get on the platform. Okay.
Stolen.
I was taking the safe route.
Wings. Oh, I don't have any wings. Shit.
Whoa.
Wings.
There's things everywhere. I don't know where I am.
We Donkey Kong now.
Where'd the hat go?
Where's that hat? Oh, come on. It knocked me into the thing.
Oh. I had the hat the whole time? Oh,
Sad.
it didn't show
It
me
knocked-
with the hat.
The ball knocked me into the exit.
It also knocked me into the exit.
You're on the right track now.
That's fucked up.
For real.
Ah!
Ow.
Hey, that worked.
Hell yeah. Just as a friendly reminder, everyone watching at home, $2 or more, and it is tax deductible for your
Yeah.
donations,
It's good.
which we absolutely love.
I don't know.
I don't know what we've been.
What are you doing?
I guess it's that.
I don't know what I'm...
Okay, I guess I gotta go die somewhere. Hold on.
Oh, I've killed myself.
That's
I
fine.
was making a staircase.
I'm like not that far off needing to do a Sonic themed cooking stream.
Oh god.
I didn't expect to hit my goals this quickly. I'm the same as you. Like, we're just smashing goals, which we absolutely love, and it goes to a great cause.
Absolutely love it. Come on. You gotta hit your thing.
Do I get to 4?
There we go.
There we go. Got it.
Oh!
Oh,
wasn't
jeez.
expecting that.
Okay, we're bowling. It's fine.
Why did I go upwards that fast? That was crazy.
Whee! Made. Ow.
I don't know what I'm doing with that, but... Ouch.
Try to get the yarn.
Snipe. Oh, the yarn? Oh. Wait, hold
Okay,
on.
but oh my god, you were bowling.
Wrong fucking thing though. Can you like stand on that while I'm jumping up?
Hey.
Like time it right?
3, 2.
Yay.
It should be fun.
I'm like looking for any other of those.
Yeah. Yeah, the teleport.
There might be something up here. There might be something over here. It was a gem the whole time.
It was a gem
Hold
the
on.
whole time. Oh god.
Fine.
Slurp. Well, that's how we get to the exit. But how do we get the yarn?
That's how you do it.
Ah! Just explode.
I forgot that was the thing because I always do it for memes. Are we not getting the yarn?
Well, I wanted to see if there was anything that would
Oh, okay, that's fair.
allow us to get it from over there. Not that one. Oh, hold on. Activate that. Maybe. Walk into the cloud. Without... Yeah, no? Oh. Where is it? Wait, it's probably just
Where's
here.
the TP? Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Ow.
Who needs anything?
Peek.
Yippee! We're figuring things out.
Yeah, slowly. Slowly.
Slowly? What do you mean slowly?
It's an A+, but it takes talent.
We didn't actually finish this one.
We got the secret.
We gotta get the A's. Then we can just
Gotta get them
finish it.
A's. Gem.
GM.
Gems.
Gems, gems, gems.
Gems.
I see.
Rock. I grab
Oh,
rock.
you want the yarn,
No.
I see. Please.
Please.
Damn it.
Ow. I got a 3, okay.
Ooh, that worked.
We bowl.
You gonna...
Where did I go? There I am.
Oh. Where are you going?
I lost my character.
You mean you lost your character?
Get fed. Oh,
Ooh.
we bowl.
Saved you.
Ow. Got needed.
Ooh.
Rockets.
Bloink.
Nice.
Spawn, do you want it?
Hell yeah.
We did it.
I think you've got it
We
now.
bowl.
We get these A's.
We got these A's. Alright, we did that level now.
We've done this one. Oh, why'd you do that? I was trying to get us out. You
That's my
exploded
master
me.
plan to explode.
How could you?
have to run. You cannot walk, for this is a race against the clock.
Go that way. What if I don't want to? I guess I have
Damn.
to.
Unfortunate.
Oh. I got eaten.
Oh. Rock?
Please. A rock?
Oh, over here.
Oh. Wait, get off. What? How did you do that?
I have no idea. Yeah, but a simple triangle.
How did you
Ow.
accomplish that?
I end up over there.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
Press the button. You gotta go down. And then go up.
I go up.
And then you go. Oh, wrong button.
There we go.
There we
I
go.
roll.
Figured it out.
Yippee! Puzzling.
We got there. Wait.
Got it.
We
Meow,
need the
meow,
rock to
meow.
go that way. Oh.
Ow. I got concussed.
Yeah, hold on. No!
I got the rock.
The rock needs to go that way.
Go rock.
Oh my
I didn't mean
God.
to do that.
It won't work.
Oh, that's probably the way you're meant
There
to
we
do
go.
it.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do.
Alright, might be.
It just wasn't liking me. Oh. What the bread?
Bread. I got frogged. Can't
got
believe
the
Frosty
yarn.
killed me.
We are running out of time. Oh, get the goal, get the goal.
We got it. We bowling.
Fuck.
Woo.
That was very close. Oh, what the hell is this? We don't want to stand on that.
Stand on this one. Good ball. You have a platformer.
Oh. Quick before it notices me. No!
Alright. Was the one to get the yarn.
Yeah, you gotta get it. I gotta
Yeah,
launch
which
you
button?
into it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
For that.
that worked.
But we gotta wait for this dude.
I can't believe you've done this.
I don't care. I made it. What a period of time. Oh.
Oh.
Gotta go the other way. What the fuck is this?
Okay, we're doing a little bit better this time.
Oh, rock.
Rock.
There it.
Oh, there we go. We got it this time. Oh, you got it.
Oh, we got it. It needed to go up there.
Ah, fuck. Alright, we're bowling. I'll move out of the way. There we go. There we go. We're bowling.
We are bowling. Oh,
Ow. Do I get the jump?
get the
the jump.
gem. Then we get out of here. What? I didn't get it. I literally, like, was on it.
Got
There we
it.
go. I don't know why I didn't
Oh,
get that.
no. Hitboxes.
Let's go. Grab this. What a game.
What a game. What a game is game.
I whisk you back to a time long forgotten, long before the
Long
shit
forgotten.
hit the fan here. The year was 17059-ish, whatever. Self-made billionaire, cat
Oh my
fanatic,
God.
and theatrics aficionado Perham Furbottom set out to create the biggest, ritziest, most thrill-inducingest theater ever. And he did. And it was the talk of the town. Trust me, if you weren't there, you were most assuredly square. People were seriously like, what, you weren't there? What are you, a nerd? Opening night was a thing.
What are you, a nerd?
As Lord Furbottom
What are you,
organized
nerd?
the grandest
Save the Hydra, DB.
show ever seen. There was explosions and dancing girls who exploded, exotic animals.
Oh my God.
Exotic animals who exploded. Incredible feats of magic and wonder with fantastic production values.
That's the name of the game.
Bottom sat for days on end, marveling at his breathtaking creation and packing handfuls of delicious, buttery popcorn into his mouth. But alas, his illogical contempt for intermissions ultimately caused his demise. And during the show, Furbottom passed away, having pooped himself to death on the way to the bathroom. Legend says he clenched his butt as hard as
Damn.
he could, but his little cheeks just gave out.
He shat himself to death.
Shat himself.
His precious kitties, his hat, and of course his bloated corpse, which was lovingly drifted out to sea and immediately ravaged by sharks. And that, children, is the legend of Perham Furbottom, a respectable and apparently delicious a gentleman. But the show must go on.
A gentleman.
Right. For thousands of
Gentleman.
years, Perham's hat passed from head to head, leader to leader, and the theater still operates to this very day. And what a piece of crap it's become. I bet Perham is rolling over in his sharks right now. I mean, everything's poorly run and the whole place stinks like pee and feet. And with everyone involved walking a fine line between moodiness and full-blown insanity, it's only a matter of time before something truly horrifying happens. But try to keep a sunny disposition as you sink further into darkness, yeah? Nobody likes a crybaby.
Nobody likes a crybaby.
Banger.
It's so good.
That is
I
a
guess-
banger. Alright, I'm gonna take like 5 minutes.
Fair
Because I need
enough.
to go to the bathroom.
I might also take 5 minutes.
Yeah, cool. Controller. I'm not tabbed in. There we go. Alright, I'll be back in 5. ball.
We're so back.
We're so back.
It's so happening.
We're battle blocking our theaters.
We're battle blocking our theaters.
Alright, my stream deck's unplugged. There we go. Soundtrack slaps so much. Oh. I'm thinking of the next goal I have, and then I just thought of, like, I'm just over 80 away from needing to track down Sonic Boom as well.
Oh. Yep. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, I have to play Sonic Boom. I have it, but like, fuck.
Fun.
I would love to tell you where they put the gems, but I'm not going
Don't worry, I can't wait to show you my reaction to Secret Rings later this month.
Fucking Secret Rings is so dog shit, so bad. I'm not even. Oh, you saved me!
You're welcome.
How did you do
Die
that?
Die enough times and we give you a prize. I got an achievement.
Nice. I don't know how I'm supposed to help you here.
I think you're not meant to be on the button.
No, otherwise it won't do it there.
Oh, we did it.
Hell yeah. Get up!
Secret Rings is a special kind of horror.
It really
There.
is. It's so bad.
For those watching at home, that's the last week of August.
Oh, fun. Can you let me
On
back
A
up?
date. Yeah, let me do some
you.
peak tactics.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's just like peak for real.
I'm very fortunate that the next time I have to play Secret Rings is a party mode.
Ah,
And
yes.
if I hit 300, which I haven't yet. Ow!
It'll happen.
I'm sure it will. What the
I
fuck?
can't wait for Cheese Stream.
Yeah, that'll be happening in August at some point. Why didn't they spawn? Grenade.
Sam Fisher tactics.
Yo, what the fuck?
Ow.
That fucking shrimp was gaming. Did you fucking see that thing?
No, I didn't.
I want uppies. No!
Go.
Oh.
I just
Alright,
fell
I'm
back down.
safe. It has to be over there. Oh well. Figure it out. Shit, I didn't mean to.
Alright, we
drop
got it.
there.
We're gaming. I got slept.
He's dead. I've killed.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm supposed
Well,
to
I
do with
spawned
this.
back down there. To there probably.
No!
Only
I just
can-
jumped at the wrong time. No, you can't take it through there.
Oh, what? Oh, that's so lame.
Grenade!
I got spiked back into the fucking thing. Thanks.
I mean, we don't have all the gems and stuff. This is
Yeah,
what
where
the
are the
fuck
other
happened?
gems?
What happened to this level? Like, this level's suddenly very difficult? Like, what the hell?
Well, where'd the gem at?
I don't know how to
Oh, what
get
about
up
up there?
Yeah, I
What's
don't know
up
how to
there?
get up there. I don't know how to get up there. 'Cause I can't get up there myself. Unless, like, I hold the button. I can't get up there myself.
What even is over there? There's no gem there.
It would be the secret area.
Okay.
Ah, fuck it.
Where are the gems? Oh, the fucking yarn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The yarn was over there. I don't care anymore.
Alright, we slept.
Oh, I do not have. Gonna explode. I don't know where the last gem was.
No idea.
I mean, there might have only been one. Who knows? Yeah.
A bee.
A bee.
A bee. That shit's
bee?
illegal. That shit's illegal.
I can't believe we hit a bee.
We're no longer gamers, I'm afraid to say.
We gotta lock the fuck back in.
Redeem ourselves.
Wow.
That is not being locked in. Ow.
Grenade. Oh my god.
Bruh.
You fucking mind? I was trying
I
to
got
grenade the
malemmed
dude.
into your grenade. Oh, what's up there?
That's
Secret?
scary. That-
Nope. Ow.
Hell yeah. I'm remembering. I'm surprised you
Well,
lived that.
that was close. Yeah.
Thank you. I can't do much else about
Amazing.
that.
Good
Nice.
enough.
Apparently, I got that kill on you. Right, let me up. Let me
Yawn.
up there. Let me up there.
Yawn.
Yeah, let me up there. Or you go up
Okay.
there. I need up there as well.
Ah, too many. Fuck.
Alright, and then I just, like, launch you. Or you launch me, whatever. No.
Not that way.
Nice. And then I gotta put that there. And now we should be able to get
Oh,
the
yeah.
yarn.
The yarn.
See? Gaming.
Yawn.
Yarn. See, nailed it. What?
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ow.
I was like, why wasn't it? Come on.
We're locked in, chat.
Let me up. Well, actually, no, it's fine. Alright.
Exit 2.
What? Why didn't I go on the thing? Why didn't it work?
Interesting.
We got this.
Oh my god, we're an hour off cream pie time.
Oh god.
Now that's how it's done.
Can we beat this chapter before we?
I
Before I have to do it?
reckon.
I bet we can.
We're locked in.
Oh my
What?
god, you're alive. Momentum.
Oh, this is a banger.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ah!
You just gotta do the funny. Nice, push that. Oh,
That worked.
oh, I definitely could have made that. Alright, thank you.
We're chilling. Ow.
You take those.
Jesus.
Oh. I guess I'll just use it.
God damn it. Ah, I just
Yeah.
had a realization.
We gotta work together. You gotta bait it. You gotta bait it in that hole. Move it.
Go this way.
Get the gem.
Come this way. Ow. Go, go, go. Get it. If I didn't plan out my entire August already, I realized we should have probably scheduled the funny mod.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Oh, I did not mean to
Oh.
do that.
I gotta finish the damn game. It's been.
Yes.
I wish I wasn't busy on Fridays a lot of the time.
What? Why did you spawn up there?
Oh. Oh, I have a plane now. I'm not necessarily busy on Fridays, it's just I schedule other collabs and streams on Fridays.
Yep.
Jump.
I need that rock. Can you move the rock down by the
This one?
battery? The battery. Yep. Thank you.
Ow. Good enough.
I feel like I feel like it's just way more natural to me this game. Like I know what
Yeah.
to do,
That's fair.
and like I don't know what it is.
Oh, I gotta go up there.
Like I think I just know what to do more, like way easier than most.
Yeah. Why isn't
Yeah, my turn.
your turn?
Oh my god, I didn't even jump.
Yeah, see what I mean? There we go. Ow. Jetpack.
Wanted the jetpack.
Amazing. Yeah!
We did it.
We did it.
Yippee!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
We bowling.
We are.
Boop, boop, boop.
Find the gems to whisk you away from this horrible place.
We got this.
We got this, I believe.
Oh,
Yep. Oh, lovely.
prison.
Amazing jewel.
Well, I did the thing.
Epic. Okay, I get back over here. There we go. Peek
yeah.
gaming. Oh. Yeah, that was a little bit funny.
A whole lot of fun.
You're alive. No, you're not.
No, I'm most definitely not.
Not anymore.
Alright. It's gotta go again.
Nice.
Alright, we're gaming.
Okay. Oh. Alright, I know what to do though. I can bowl.
Okay, we bowl. Go.
No.
No.
Come on. I hate that that's like the only spot that's good.
Yeah.
Alright, I am holding the button so you can come back.
Alright, bet.
You should do it.
Alright, my turn.
Give it a shot. Yeah, you made it. Nice.
We bowling. Oh.
Well. Ow. Alright, you go up.
I go up.
You go up. Up from there. Yep.
Up over here. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Alright, fuck it.
Yeah, just explode.
Just explode.
When I explode. Ow. I tried.
Oh.
Is that a Gex reference?
Yippee!
Ow.
Nice.
Damn, exploded myself. Ah!
Get aerialed. Whoa! I got eaten.
Oh.
Really?
Mobby.
I'm getting bold.
Dizzy bold.
Get off the thing. Yes!
Nice.
Now get back on it. Why did you do that?
I thought you were gonna stand on the other one.
Bitch.
Brilliant collection.
No. Alright, we can go. Oh, am I alive?
We're chilling. Ow. Yeah, probably do it the proper way.
I don't know what the proper way is. That's not the proper way. Oh,
Nade.
come on.
Oh wait, I wonder. No. So no hidden ones? What?
The
Hey, nade.
grenade!
Go plane.
Aeroplane.
Oh, that's further than...
Oh. Can you get under me? Yeah? Get under me now!
What? I'm going for it. Let me go.
You gotta go
Let
under.
me in. It's hard when it automatically floats me up. What? Like,
Go.
fuck.
I'm stuck.
Damn it.
I'm stuck again. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the strategy.
The nade. Ah, I thought I got underneath you there.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Ow.
Nah, screw it. I'm done. I see what we're supposed to do. We're supposed
Damn
to
it.
use that bridge, light bridge. I didn't even see it.
Yeah. There's a light bridge?
Yeah, to the right.
Oh, damn.
I didn't realize there was a light bridge.
Yeah, no, neither. Alright. We lock in.
That is.
That's the opposite of locked in. Hey. Oh, fuck. I forgot to press... Oh. There we go.
Please place a rock so I can get up. Whoops. That worked.
I got slurped.
Oh.
Oh.
That,
How did I
what the
live?
fuck just happened?
Oh.
Pig.
Pig. How to get yarn?
Every time.
Oh. 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 Oh fuck!
So close.
I did a tiny bit of resistance.
Nice.
Oh, we're chilling. Jump.
Escape. What? Awesome.
Got it. Got it. We locked in.
Pretty sure we gotta keep going that way.
Triangle.
Really?
Damn. I think I need you to toss me.
Let me over.
Okay.
Let me over. Oh, never mind. Fuck it.
There we go. You got it.
We got him.
We jump. Okay, how do we get the yarn then? Because the exit's there.
Too late, I think. I think we've
Unfortunate.
gone past the point of no return for the yarn.
Very
unfortunate. There was probably like a thing we had to go inside for.
Yeah. Hey, Frosty,
I
how's it
couldn't find
going?
it. Rusty. Whoa. Nice.
Jump.
Go across. Go down. You need to hit those for me.
Oh, there.
Thank you.
Welcome. Working on the pewter. Rip, how you doing? We're doing pretty good. It's been a crazy weather day. Hope it's not too
It has
crazy
been
where you are.
insane.
Oh,
Yahoo?
unintentional yarn. And we're just playing some Battleblock, and WAG gets cream pied in less than an hour.
Yeah. Crazy.
Ow.
Awesome.
Why did I think that would work?
Oh, I was a bit too late.
Whee!
Oh! It went at an angle. It wasn't supposed to go at an angle.
Got it.
Really.
We locked in.
Yeah, that works too.
Back. Wing!
Oh, I
Boosted
didn't even
into
see the wings.
Boosted.
I'll just double check. Yep, okay. We got it. We go.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh, like to not get trapped. There we go.
Yeah.
How this morning and huge thunder then poured down with rain and my house leaked. Oof.
Ooh, not the house league.
That's the big unfortunate. Apparently the roof in IKEA leaked.
I'm sure the roof at my workplace has also leaked. The amount of
Really?
rain, it's crazy.
Yeah. Part of the roof got yeeted
Oh,
from the storm.
that's funny.
Bun saw it on a Bell Tower Times post.
Rip.
It's like, IKEA Inaloo is closed due to part of their roof getting yeeted by the storm. No doubt this is excellent news for relationships all across Perth.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Classic Bell Tower Times. Double house
Well-
leak, Sag. We also reached some dono goals today. I have to play Sonic 06 at some point, and I have to do a Fortnite dance.
yep. And I'll be getting cream pied later. In like
And
40
a
minutes.
cosplay stream. I already got to do a Sonic cosplay stream. Now I got to do a second cosplay stream. Man, I need to set my
Hit the button,
expectations.
please.
The
Wait,
button.
thank you.
Hell
Probably
yeah.
need to
Yeah,
do that.
Frosty's excited.
Oh shit.
Got sloped.
Hype as hell. So many people are hyped. What the fuck is this?
What? You go down?
Ah.
Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, hold on a second.
Ah.
Oh yeah, we got crowd control in like a week.
Yep.
Jim. What Fortnite dance am I doing? Oh fuck, that's a good question.
Oh.
I gotta record it as well. And I still gotta do karaoke. Lovely.
Can you? Oh, never mind. Fuck it.
Good enough.
I'm gaming.
Frosty will send the favorites. Lovely.
Come on. Can't.
Come on. Oh my god.
You
I'm
gotta
timing this properly.
press the attack button as you go under
Oh,
to do like a
Not that.
slide.
there we go. I don't know how that
Okay.
game works. Get boosted.
Not high enough.
Oh, come on. You almost had it.
Yep.
Got it.
Double jump up to me. If you can. Or just explode
Alright.
probably is easier.
Oh, we got it.
Nice.
IRL model. IRL, but I could find a Miku Miku dance model for the model as well.
Oh, you got juiced.
I got juiced. Get juiced.
That didn't sound right. Hell yeah.
Almost an A+. Almost.
We're so gaming.
Hey, gaming. We might actually finish the chapter.
We will definitely finish the chapter.
No, there's got to be something up there, right?
Hold on.
Whee!
Got him. Get off the button. You want it to... Yeah.
Right. Oh, we're back to the start.
Yes. Now this is done.
Oh, that's close. Ah, gotcha.
Oh, come on.
Oh, damn it. Gotta jump over there. Oh, come on. This music is great. Yeah, it is a banger.
I love this song.
Come on.
Well,
Wait, I spawned all the way back there.
yep. No.
Damn it.
Nope. Didn't get that one.
Ah.
It wouldn't be as
This
hard
looks
if we were doing
hard.
it that way. If we were doing
Yeah.
it the other way, it wouldn't be that hard.
We did the wrong way. I almost had it before.
Really?
No. It's like those Mario Galaxy levels.
It is.
Oh, I found the way. Oh, no. Okay, I found the better way.
Yeah, you want to go up that way.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I got scammed.
Ah. I almost had the tick timing.
There we go.
Yes. Alright, we bowling.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Nearly halfway to the goal. Yeah, we are. I might have to think of stretch goals.
I'm gonna have to think of stretch goals.
Oh, come on. We explode.
I also got the yarn.
We explode. Any exploders in the chat?
And he exploded. Who I'm exploding. Damn it.
Mr. Explosion Man. Miss Explosion Girl. Those are them old games. Oh, come on. Alright, we explode.
Oh. Nailed it.
Nice.
I think there was one more, but like, who cares?
We need to lock in.
We need to lock in! I got the
Double
yarn, that's
flip.
what matters.
Double flip indeed. Just
Double
like we need
flip.
to reach Wags do a flip goal.
Yeah, it's 700.
200 Wag does an actual flip.
What? Please.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know how to get that one. I don't know about you.
I'm up here.
Thank you, Frosty. Glad I know my sound alerts are working now.
Well, that's good.
Think of one of my favorite sound alerts.
Oh, come on. I was that close. Go in.
That was bugged. Oh, nice. Oh, gonna get through to
Aww.
my turn. Ow, never mind.
There we go.
Oh.
I'm gonna
yeah.
die! Oh,
Wait, how did I end up down there?
I don't know. You just did.
The yellow stuff looks like melted cheese. Yeah. Speaking of cheese.
Looks like Fanta. The cheese stream. Dear God.
Cheese dream mentioned. Nice.
You're welcome. Go in.
Jump. Ow. I spawned in a block. Lovely.
Nice.
Hey, go up.
It do go up.
It do. It don't go up. Oh, we got another boat.
Boat. Let's go. Oh,
Ah, fuck.
get up there.
Which way am I going?
I was turning
Oh, the
both of
yarn.
those.
Ow.
Oh.
Your boat.
Alright. Now you push the boat.
What?
Alright, we're gaming.
We're actually gaming. We yarning? We up yarning?
Nailed it. We yarning. You up yarning. I know we didn't get the last gem, but who cares?
Oh, the one at the beginning? Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, that was... I think you'd have to, like, turn the fans off or something. I just didn't know how to get in.
Yeah, I have no idea. What
Not my place to find out right now.
Yeah, I'm just here dancing while you guys are dying.
Yeah,
It's so real for that.
it's a good song. This game has good songs.
Alright.
Alright, the final... Not the final... Well, the final for today.
Yeah, it was... How are we looking on time? 3:28?
Yeah. Seems fine. I'll be able to shove a cream pie in my face in the next...
Hell yeah.
Once I finish this. He's a pathological liar. Nailed it.
Nice.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going in a direction.
Oh, I see the yarn. Oh,
Got it.
nice. Yeah, use me as a stepping stone.
I don't mind.
Rock.
We gotta go this way.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Sword destiny.
Ow.
Oh,
Bad
come
time.
on.
Oh, what?
That was unfortunate timing. Oh, come on.
Monkeying.
Monkey.
Alright. Launch.
Oh, really? Ow.
I don't know which way I'm
Rock.
supposed to go.
Ow. I
There's-
got rocked. Meow, meow, meow.
Move it. Move the rock.
I'm stuck. I'm
Uh-oh.
stuck.
I may have soft locked us.
Did you say? Oh my god.
I may have just soft locked us. I'm gonna reset the level. That's crazy.
Oh, that is
It's fine.
That's insane.
Who would have guessed?
Alright, we're locked in. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, we're so locked in.
Hell yeah. Go faster. I'll just do the thing.
Okay.
Ow.
Nice.
Really?
Amazing.
Please. Okay. Alright. This time? No! I was making it. Oh, why am I over here? Move a bit. Alright, we want to run before the rocks come.
Right, okay.
And now we're fucked. Yeah.
Damn, unfortunate. We're so close.
Yep. I'm up here. Yes, thank you, Ducky.
Up here gaming.
You go get the checkpoint.
Yeah. Ow. Never mind.
Let me down!
Oh, get boosted.
I will get to the yarn. Really?
Get the yawn.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we just gotta hit the
Nice.
exit.
Oh, come on. We'll spend a minute 20 doing this. Now I got juiced. Oh, come on.
We take those.
Nice.
I got grinded.
Gems. Gems, 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 gems.
Damn it.
Lurking hard or hardly lurking?
That should be the quote whenever you start lurking.
Yeah. Look, I already have a lurk command, but I want to change it to that.
I was up there! What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't double jump
Can
enough.
you explode real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna explode.
I did not mean to jump down that.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow.
Wait. Ah! I'm alive.
This song sounds like it could be in like a Dr. Seuss movie.
It does.
I mean, Battleblock Theater is just a Dr. Seuss movie. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Ah. Use my head.
Someone bully. Oh, kill your teammate 50 times. Nice.
Fine. Get up there. No!
What?
Fine. We up there.
Explode.
Go running.
Nice.
Alright, we ball.
What? I spawned way far away. Ah.
Alright. I'm alive.
We chilling.
Oh. Right at the same time. Alright, we take these.
Yippee!
We take
Yeah,
those.
absolutely ball it. We absolutely take those.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're famous.
We're famous.
We're famous. Let's go. That was so
Let's
good.
actually just go.
It sure is a mystery. It vexes me.
A mystery.
But where did it come from?
Sorry.
Well, children.
Well, children.
Blessed by a voodoo witch doctor, and then cursed by another voodoo witch doctor like 20 minutes later. Others claim Perham was adventuring through the treacherous caves of the Nightmare Princess when he found the hat perched atop a giant ruby. A ruby that naturally formed into the shape of a skull. A human skull. But you know what I think, children? I think the hat is haunted by all the souls of its previous owners. All their dreams and failures mashed together in a frantic, poisonous scramble of grumpiness and conflicting viewpoints. But I'm the dumb one, right? I mean, you got these voodoo nightmare princess thingies, easily the biggest crocks of stuff I've ever heard in my entire life. But
I love that.
Just anyone can draw that, you know. It calls out only to those who embody the exemplary qualities required: charity, bravery, handsomeness,
Charity?
Charity?
sense of smell, etc. And of course,
ETC.
that explains why cats can't wear it. Plus, whoever heard of a cat in a hat? That's preposterous. And heavy weighs
I get
the
it.
crown. He who wears the hat calls the shots, and in a time long forgotten, maintained balance and ensured that everyone was plump and happy and wanted for nothing. But all good things come to an end, children.
Oh my god, the giant meatball.
I figure pizza
Oh my
was
god,
big,
the
but
meatball.
this hat, let's just say its days of benevolent guidance are long over with. You might as well flip it over and use it as a toilet. I mean, Hattie hasn't lifted a finger to spread the wealth or encourage smiles, and the theater staff is really starting to feel unappreciated. Oh look, this smoldering unrest has given birth to a precious little storm cloud. Look at his little
Oh no.
raindrops. And if things don't change around here, this little cloud's gonna grow up into a big, giant, scary cloud and spray us all with a drenching downpour of horrifying madness. But don't
True.
lose sight of your mission. Hattie needs
So
you more
true.
than ever now. And I know things look bleak, but even the word hopeless has hope in it. Plus, if you rearrange the letters, it spells peace-losh.
Yeah!
Yeah, peace
Peace
slush.
lush.
We love peace slush.
Hell yeah. Well. Well. That is what we wanted to
banger.
end on.
Yeah?
Absolute banger.
Definitely keen to do another one in the future.
Definitely. We could finish it.
We made it.
It doesn't even have to be August.
Yeah.
We could just finish it.
We can just finish it. We made it through a good 3 chapters or so, I think.
Yeah, we made it through like 3 chapters. That's pretty cool. That's like half
Oh
the
yeah.
game.
Hell yeah, we love that.
We had, I think, this chapter 6 and 7 left, I believe.
Nice.
It's been a while since I played this game, so I don't remember if there's like
Yeah,
a
it's
chapter
been-
after 7.
It's been 10 years since I played this game. I don't remember.
I know, right? I've only ever played like the first
Uh,
couple stages.
Yeah. Oh, mood. I would just constantly like play through the first couple and then end the co-op session and then.
Yep. It's nice to start
Uh,
midway in.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh boy, now it's time for me to
Just
face the cream pie.
8 chapters in the main campaign.
I've had the whipped cream. Dear God.
Nice. Okay, I gotta get some
You gotta-
reaction content.
You gotta get reaction content. Well, I'll probably
Yeah.
drop the call because I'll have to switch over.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine.
I'm gonna take off my fucking headset.
Valid.
And I gotta get ready. But we did it. It's
We did it.
256. This was for the 200 goal. I can't believe it. So thank you, Dawn, for being here. Thank you for the battle block.
No worries, it was a pleasure. It was
We
a
will
banger.
definitely have
I'll
to do it
see
again.
you- Yeah, no, definitely. I'm keen to do it again, and I'll see you. I think we're doing Shadow the Head. Next thing we're doing together.
Yeah, something like that. I'll
Something
find
like
out.
that.
Where's the
We'll
schedule?
figure it out.
Are you gonna be there for the crowd control?
Oh wait, the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crowd
yes, I will
control.
be. Right. Yes. I'm
Crowd
streaming
control.
that on the Pog SMP YouTube, so
Okay, I'll have to figure out
That's why-
how I'm doing
that's
that
why it's not in
exactly.
my
Yes.
schedule.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you for then. And I'll catch you then.
All right, I'll catch you then.
Bye
Enjoy
bye.
the cream pie. Bye bye.
No, I fucking won't. Alright, I'm going to quit out of the game. Quit game. And we're going to put on some actual music. Where is it? Sure. Alright, guys. It's time. It's time for the fucking... It's time. I am gonna, I guess, take my jumper off. This is gonna be interesting, but are you ready for a cream pie to the face? It's gonna be awful. I got a towel here just in case. I have to, like, figure out how I'm gonna put it. I guess this will have to do. I have to, like, wear it like a bib. And your glasses, yes. Let's see if I can do that. I have that. I'll put it, like, over my face. Alright. I'm wearing, like, a bib. I'll remove the glasses. I bet this looks weird, doesn't it? Do you have safety goggles? No. We're gonna end the stream together. Goodbye, Dawn. You look weird now. I know, right? It feels weird. I'll put on my normal glasses. I need to open this. Your headphones? Yes. Give me a second. I actually need to, like, make the pie. And then, yes, I will do it. There we go. It's open. I was tempted on keeping, like, just keeping it in the plastic and then returning it. But who cares? I'll just give it to work. Can you show us you making the pie? Yes. I'm gonna, like, hold it here and spray it. But we got the whipped cream from Woolies. I literally went out and bought this today. So it's open. Alright. We York it. It's happening. Battleblock Theater broke my taskbar. Didn't you have to hide it? I don't remember. Didn't you have to hide it, Dawn? How much do I have to do this? Oh, shake 3 or 4 times before using. I did that, right? Alright, you guys ready? How am I gonna do this exactly? Trying to hide it and it's not unhiding. That sucks. Ready? Jesus Christ. Alright. There you go. Use the whole can? No, I don't want to use the whole can. But look at how much whipped cream is on this plate. Oh god. Alright. Your poor glasses. Jesus. Give me a second. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright. I think it's time. It is 100% time. We are about to chuck this on. White man, what the fuck? Alright. You ready for this? Because I'm not. I'm, like, worried that I'm gonna spill shit everywhere, but we'll see. Alright. 3, 2, let's move this. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I smell like cream. Hey guys. Everyone screenshot. Yes. Screenshot. It's definitely already in the group chat. Oh my god, okay. Hello. My reaction clipped. Awesome. Well, thank you all for being here. Like, let me put my glasses back. No, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the $200 raised. That's pretty cool. If we hit 300, I have to do the Sonic and the Secret Rings party mode stream, which will probably be like, I don't know, during August sometime. I've heard of shaving cream, but this is ridiculous. Oh, why did I do that? That was a mistake. Alright. Well, that being said, thank you guys so much. Tomorrow we're just gonna be building some Lego. Frosty's gonna join us. Yeah. So, thank you all for joining, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Normal time. Bye-byes.